Alrighty, welcome back, fellow gamers, to an edition of the Razzcast. Cyber is always coming to you once again from Dreamlight Valley. Yes, I am here with R2D2, and we're going to bring you all kinds of fun and adventures tonight. Hey, Mysterious, how's it going? So much has happened, so much has changed. This is definitely not the same game in so many ways. There's been a ton of changes to the game, to really everything. GameLoft really listened to the community and made some major changes in how the game plays. Yeah, and I'm still behind. I'm sure you are. I'm trying to bring up the patch notes here so we can go over everything real fast. But yeah, as you can see, we have R2D2. I mentioned that before. What they did... In fact, R2, let's come over here real fast. Is they kind of broke up the stuff into two sequences. So here's the new Naboo home. Right now it's just a unused player home. More for decoration than anything else. Got the little droid over there cleaning the windows. I love it. And of course we have R2D2. We have a bunch of stuff. We'll go over the store stuff in just a minute. Goodness. Here we go. I'm trying to get the patch notes to come up, but my phone is being extra slow and stupid today. Don't you hate when that happens? It doesn't seem to want to load. Oh well, never mind. In any case, we got a lot of the similar stuff we normally get from Gameloft. We got a new door that opened up with new friendship quests. We even got a whole section of new quests having to do with the Cheshire Cat. That has to be completed now. Scrooge's store, of course, got an upgrade to its store. So we got some new items that will be coming into the store. Of course, it happens a lot. The premium shop, like I said, got some new items in. Again, we got the R2D2 and the Naboo house. There was a whole furniture set, which I don't have the star coins for right now. And the money's a little tight, so having to spend money on the star path as well as this took a little bit more out of me than I could afford. Otherwise, I'd be getting this as well because I really do like this set. There it is. Then we got this, which is a Bug's Life bundle, which is really cool. And of course, I think a lot of this goes along too with just the whimsy of the expansion we have here. The French bakery, which I already own, you guys seen that, you know where that's at. And of course, the platinum hologram set that we had for the, what was it, the 100th anniversary of Walt Disney Studios. The Monsters Inc. tool set, which of course came out with Monsters Inc. The Edna Mode test machine set, or machine bundle set, which again, that came out earlier also with the Pixar stuff. And then of course the Milan kitchen set, which is really cool. Another set I really wish I had. Absolutely cool. And I think that's really it for the stuff. Oh, Moana. Which this outfit is also neat too, as that's really cool. After that, you go down to the regular stuff. Then there's the Moonstone bundles. There was a set. I already bought the one for $30, which is a lesser version of this one, which comes with this really nice looking player house, which almost gives you this I mean, not just the whole floral thing with the large flowers, but the way the windows and everything looks, it gives you almost like a greenhouse style effect. And then you get this mushroom inspired outfit, which not my favorite, but I wanted the coins so I could get all the stuff I need for the Star Path. So here is our Star Path, the Garden of Whimsy. As you can see, some of the stuff that is available for us, I've already pretty much crossed off quite a few things. I am pretty much need to unlock the 6th area. But you can see some of the cool stuff we have. All of our duties are out, of course. I already have a few of them cross off my list. I'm so bummed because I'd already served Remy's. I had to do a task for the regular Dreamlight store or regular Dreamlight Path stuff. Because not only did I need to complete royal tasks for this, but that was one of the tasks I needed to do, and I needed to feed 3 people. So I went to Remy's restaurant, and he had like 5 or 6. I had fed everybody, and then I got this option. Like, great. And when I went back a little bit later before signing out, 3 people that I fed was still in the store. It's like there was nobody new, and I'm like, awesome, so now I'm going to have to wait. Not what I wanted to do. Go back. So our rewards. We have this wonderful caterpillar. I know it says butterfly, but it's basically the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar. If you caterpillar, I can't say his name right. So when the giant caterpillar turns into a mushroom in the movie, this is him. We got this really cool looking bucket. This awesome looking table. I love this mushroom table with the web, like tablecloth, I guess is what you call it. The Queen of Hearts inspired headpiece. This Moffat, and of course these trees, which I actually have them out. We got this really beautiful fountain, a teacup and tea set fountain. This very unusual outfit. Again, a lot of this, the clothing is supposed to be inspired by Victorian or the fairy theme. So like if you've seen any of the cartoons or grew up with any of the cartoons from I guess it's called the Pixie Hollow set, which is the Tinkerbell and Friends thing. That's a lot of stuff is inspired by that. Of course, our typical moonstones. We got the acorn teapot. We got this really cool bird feeder. I like this bird feeder. It's really cool looking. Another motif. The shoes. That goes along with one of the outfits. We're going to get to that in a moment. We got the singing flowers. Here's this interesting leaf skirt. More moonstones. This beautiful fairy garden chair, really nice. The singing paisies, again from Alice in Wonderland. The butterfly motif, and of course we have the red roses. Rose bush, which the Queen is very particular about. And these ones too. These are supposed to be like some of the singing flowers or whistling flowers in this case. Then we have this beautiful fairy-inspired blooming gazebo. The whimsical Mad Hatter style jacket. More moonstones. This Queen of Hearts inspired parasol. The giant daffodil, again, Alice in Wonderland, singing flower type thing, and talking flowers. This other pattern for the motifs, and of course this royal print wallpaper. Come over here and we get the Minnie Mouse garden set, the Mad Hatter hat, which goes along with that one set, the White Rabbit motif, the again very very inspired leaf top. More moonstones, another flooring set. This is the Queen of Hearts flooring set, and of course the they call it the base magnolias, which is really cool. Again, it's a little beautiful flower, talking flowers again. Then of course we get the Daisy and her garden party, the blooming banner, which I imagine probably I can't tell if it lights up or not, but it looks really cool though. Again, another really nice motif. The Court of Hearts is what they call a gown. Again, nice Queen of Hearts thing. More moonstones. The giant trumpet flowers, they call them. And of course, this really cool looking forest fairy lamp. So I guess it's supposed to be like a fairy inside of it that's going to light your way. And then the bonus items, again, is the wheelchair. I mean, the wheelbarrow again with the flowers, but different color flowers. Again, we got the lantern, but this time it's purple with the green inside. We got the purple version of the bloom, which honestly doesn't. I think the only thing that's really changed was the mushrooms. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, the flowers were kind of purple anyways, pinkish purple. And this is about the same thing. It really doesn't look that much different. And then we got a new version of the Queen of Hearts, or Court of Hearts dress, what they call the monochrome. Then we come over here, and there's the same thing with the hat, which matches the new monochrome dress. The black parasol, so everything's changed a little bit. the pink fairy garden chair, and of course the purple blooming gazebo, which again looks very similar to the other one. I mean, their purple isn't that dark, and so it looks very similar to the pink. Really weird. Next thing though is the house. The house. I can't wait to get. This looks gorgeous. And it's this beautiful giant garden teacup. Yeah, that giant spoon right there on the side. I love this. This is really nice. This is really cool looking. This is gonna be great in my in the Teacup Valley area for Wonderland, and of course your collection of moonstones that you get at the end of everything. So that's pretty much it. Of course, we got the new Dream Slot challenge, which of course has to do with your pets. Showing off your whimsical pets, and you have to have at least 2 quirky items on you, 2 familiar. Playful and casual, of course, can also help out. I've already had mine submitted. This one I forgot to do. It was the Easter event, and I had stuff out too for Easter. I could have done the whole little photo for it, and I completely spaced on it. So, yeah, it happens. In any case, we have so much to do. The problem I'm having is right now, let me get over to Plaza here. We are just a tad bit in a pickle. To unlock the door, I need 1500 Dreamlight. And as you can see, I'm only at 1140, 470. So, yeah, and it was 10 earlier. So, I have been trying to complete as many of these tasks as possible to unlock the door. So, it has been a bit of a challenge. By the way, I did do a whole Alice inspired outfit. I bought the outfit when it came out, and I tried to do a whole Alice in Wonderland look. Kept confusing my sister because she kept thinking Alice was out already. I'm like, no, she's not out. That's my character. So, a bit of humor there. Let's bring R2 back. Okay, R2. So, dang it. So, we need to go Glacier Trust and get some rocks. No, not Wally, Sammy. Nice. Yeah, I wish you would focus on that more and stop all of her schemes. I mean, that was you think about it, that was one of the things that made her what she was, is that her vanity was so overpowering that not only she had to put everybody else down to make herself feel better, but she needed the magic of Rapunzel's hair in order to make her young. So she had to keep Rapunzel in the tower by gaslighting her on a regular basis. But she doesn't need that now. She's going to be eternally young while she stays in the valley. God, there's mushrooms everywhere. I hate these mushrooms. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check to see if there's any more purple eggs. And what I mean by purple eggs is that this year, when the Easter event happened, they added a another egg to the collection. So instead of just the blue, yellow, and pink, we had a purple egg that we had. And those eggs were used to help craft certain items that we had. Or that we could use in game. Let me see if I can find them real fast. And there were some really neat Easter items. Nope, it's not there. That's weird. They are craftable items, so it's strange. So yeah, so you have the Eeyore spring table there that you can see. Yeah, the fountain, which some of these were rewards that you got, but the ones I'm looking at is this excellent balloon, which you have to craft. You had the potted flowers you had to craft, and then there was this chair. Which I probably should go to seats. Yes, you can sit in the topiary area. Weird. There should be an egg chair here. Weird. I don't know, like I can't just show you when I get to the house. Because it is in the house, but not the point. But yeah, there was this egg-shaped chair. It's like a hanging chair. So it has like the little thing, metal behind it, and has the hook on top where it sits. And it looks like a half egg, you know, opened up with the chair inside. It's silly looking, but it's there. I made it just to complete the task. Okay. Oh, how come I didn't get the mushrooms?
I suppose everyone's been telling you that I'm the bad guy.
Nope, just you. Yes, Archie, I'm getting to that in a moment.
Oh, the valley is coming along nicely.
I have no theme for this yet, so I don't know what to do with it. I'm kind of like waffling on what I want to do with this space. Now that I moved everything off of it, it's just like I don't know what to add.
My beauty here is...
God, so what do we add? I swear. No problems, Mysterious. See you when you get back. No problem. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put in here. Additionally. I'm gonna plant 5 and sell 3. Great.
Yippee! We've got ourselves a hero.
Okay. Since these grow the fastest.
Good to see you. Woohoo! along. Great to see you.
Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Silly me. I bought the lettuces and not
Hi
the
there,
lettuce
pal.
seeds. I know what I was thinking.
Goodbye.
Because now I'm going to have to sell them back to him and I'm going to lose money.
Oh.
Okay, so that takes care of that. And that. And that. And that. I gotta sell 2 fish, huh? Gotta prepare a meal. Well, let's see what we have in the restaurant since we gotta go in there anyways. Oh, good. We have a good crowd today. Now, as Archie tried to remind me earlier, we also have a new setup for the photo mode. Bummer, this is not going to satisfy that other task. I think it wanted a 4-star or 5-star. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Oh, no, it was what I wanted. Okay. These are all ones and twos. Yeah, prepare a 5-star meal. God damn it. Okay. There.
That's it. Step right up. I'll be seeing you. I see. Uh-huh.
I'll do the voice actors for Jasmine, but I don't like it. It doesn't work.
Goodbye. Hi.
It's a little too feminine.
It's good.
Oswald, yep. I got Oswald. He is part of the first expansion.
Wow, am I happy to see you. Wow. Remember, I believe in you.
And having him in the valley did cause a bit of a kerfuffle.
Hey there.
Your tea, sir. It's as blue as you.
See you around.
It turned out, yes, you are correct. Yep. The fit that Sammy has? Really? I forget what... I believe this was an outfit I got from... I think it was, what's his name? Damn it, what's his name? Flynn. I think it was part of Flynn Rider's, friendship quest. But I liked it a lot, and so I kept it. Backpack I actually changed by mistake because I needed to change it for the, photo I was taking because I needed something whimsical. The backpack covered the other thing, the one I originally had, but it didn't cover the whimsical part. So, oh, wrong thing again. So I needed to change the backpack. In order to work. I love these backpacks even though I haven't used one yet. And then we come over here. And we override so we keep the new backpack. There it goes. Okay, so come over here and get this one off. So let's go harvest some coffee bean. And this time remember to grab the coffee bean and not the cocoa bean. Because I did that earlier. I grabbed the cocoa beans over here and I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted coffee. Coffee's over here at the end of everything. And there we go. Oh. I do like how they haven't changed this at all. Nice. I should probably wait till I get the enough for the Daisy outfit, but that's okay. So you can see all the stuff I have already out. In fact, we'll take a trip over there in a moment. So one of the things I wanted to show you, especially now that we have this wonderful nighttime set, is they changed photo mode. Very big.
It's nice having so many friends here.
Thank you, Goof. Life improvement in this one. I mean, a lot of photo modes are. This one was very lacking as far as photo modes go because a lot of other games had some really incredible photo modes. And so everyone's been asking, well, can we have this? Can we have that? Can we do this? Can we do that? And Gameloft pretty much gave us everything. Oh, the fog rolled in. Perfect, I love it. We're at night, we have the fog. So first off, as you can see, things have changed a tad bit. We now have this tab, which is going to change our time of day, contrast, all the what have yous to make so you can change the look and feel of your thing. Your next one is going to change your weather effects. It also has a secondary tab. So we come over here and we can do this various what have yous that we had before, and then our borders are over here. Now, this becomes even more involved if you go into third person. Because now we come over here, and now we have another secondary bar. We also have new stuff. So we have all these before, but now we have this one. And this one. Unfortunately, because we don't have a cursor with this game, you can't use the little pause button down below. If you're on PC, you can move your cursor to that little sign in the bottom there, the little circle, and you should be able to pause your character in whatever pose he's in. Instead of them constantly changing poses or moving or whatever, it's going to stay completely still, and the only thing that will change will be the character's head, because you can rotate, you know, the thing around. The second one now gives us our tools. And then over here, we're going to have whether or not you want to use your companion, you want to hold an item, or you want to use your slider. And R2 is really fun if you do R2D2. Ain't that the coolest thing? I love R2. Now, that is not all we have. Again. Yep. Look at that. You can change it whatever time you want. You can change the contrast from a little darker, saturation, how bright or how dark you want it. You can even play with the vignette, so if you want to like focus in on the center, you can go ahead and do that and kind of like layer everything else out. Then come over here, and again we got some more options because of the weather. So we can say we want this. Look how dark it got all of a sudden. Want it rainy and stormy? There's got the cloudiness. Go back to sun. Again, your shaders, so you can always change your shaders around and add to the look if you wanted. And then over here is the most important part, because here's where you turn everything off. You want your avatar to be visible or not? Speech bubbles, if anyone's talking, it will not show up anymore. The little snippets that fly around, you can get rid of those. Touch of magic, if you're doing your dream snaps, instead of, you know, you can automatically hit that button and it will just completely get rid of dream snaps. I mean, touch of magic stuff, so you can be able to complete your dream snap challenges without having to worry about where anything is. And you can get rid of your villagers, whatever you want to do. You know, if you want to, you know, you don't want your villagers interrupting your photo, which I've had happen multiple times, you can get rid of the villagers. Yeah. And you see, and that will give you a very specific look. So if you're trying to tailor your dream snap or the photo you want, you now have a way to do that. And voila. See, and she wasn't even visible that up the entire time, and she was there
Just come see me.
because she wasn't part of the photo at the time we were taking. And of course, everything resets. So if you do another photo, everything resets to default. So you don't have to worry about unclicking something or changing something around. You can do it without. Now, speaking of dream snaps. Oh my, this looks interesting with all the fog over here. Definitely looks very wintry. I want to come over here and show you something. Now, I talk about the dream snaps. Here's the chair I'm talking about, by the way. I talk about the dream snaps all the time, and the problem I always had with the touch and magic stuff. Because I used to have a stage down in the Glade of Trust that I created. I created the thing originally for Ursula, and then I kind of built upon it. So I had taken the rugs and created like what's supposed to look like wood boards. So I made the rugs into wood boards, put them on the floor in 4 different sections to create like the stage area. Had the stage up, curtain, whatever, and then behind it, I made like a little dressing area and sitting room area for the supposed star who's going to be on the stage that night. And anytime I took pictures up in the Forgotten Realms, it would tag those rugs down below for Touch of Magic and wouldn't let me apply the photo. So I literally had to go and remove the rugs every single time so I can take the photo and then have to put the rugs back. It was a pain in the butt. It was absolutely one of the worst things I ever had to do. And as you can see here, I have homemade rugs. I have a homemade door. All done through a touch of magic. So now we're going to take the photo camera, come over here, remove touch of magic, and boom! Everything's gone that I don't need. And of course, once I put the camera away, everything's back where it was. No loss, no foul. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yes, thank you, R2. I almost forgot about that part. One more thing I would like to say on stream right now, and that is a very happy 25th anniversary to Gameloft. Yes. When you jump into the game now, it shows you the nice little 25th symbol next to their name. So they are celebrating 25 years of being a game dev company, and with all the wonderful stuff that they gave us, with not only this update, but with the patch notes and everything that came out, that gave us so much stuff. It has been amazing, and so I wanted to give a shout out to Gameloft for that. So thank you, Gameloft, and happy anniversary. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Yeah, I had thought of that earlier. It's like I want to play off of R2 so much because I love R2. He's one of my favorite characters. He's such a fun character to begin with, and such a for a robot no one understands. He has so much personality. I mean, over the years, unfortunately, Chopper's kind of stolen the show. But that droid's a terrorist. R2 is not. So yeah, here is Oswald's home. And here's all his pets. All black and white and all animated, cartoon animated. A little bit, but not really much. I don't see him as a terrorist because I mean, Chopper's actually killed people. Either inadvertently or inadvertently, some of the stuff he's done. But he has done stuff that actually has gotten people killed. Yes, and destroyed ships. R2, on the other hand, really, other than causing 3PO some trouble here and there, he's been nothing but helpful. He has kept secrets. He has helped out the Jedi, the Rebellion, everybody. When help was needed. He was always there. And yes, he was always a bit troublesome. You know, like when they had to deal with the whole thing with Jabba in Jabba's palace. Oh yeah, he was not going to keep his mouth quiet. He was there to cause mischief. That is for sure. He is a mischief maker. But his actions never got anybody killed. Like Chopper. The body count that droid has is not funny. Yeah. The one thing I love his house, but the thing I don't like is, I mean, it's gorgeous. I love the blue. I love having, but that's the problem. This should be black and white. Everything in here should be black and white. You should look like you're in a cartoon set. And it's fine to have the little stage here and everything, you know, but this should all be a black and white setting. I think that was the one takeaway with this thing that kind of drove me crazy. Is like, there's too much color here. Oswald is not about color. He's about black and white. There is this trolley that we had to rescue. That's black and white. And looks like something out of an Oswald cartoon. That doesn't. That's too modern. That's color. As a matter of fact, when you finally get Oswald into your valley, he starts causing problems, or just his presence starts causing problems by creating this black and white explosions. Mickey. In one of the sequences, Mickey reverts back to this and has no idea why. And that's because of Oswald. So I could literally change him right now to Steamboat Willie. And that's the look he'll run around with. But like I said, that's just part of the chaos that is Oswald. But everything he did is in black and white because he is a black and white created character. And the fact that his house is not black and white doesn't make any sense to me. But c'est la vie. Okay. We need to get back because we still have 2,000 points we have to collect. Feed a raven, sell fish, mine rocks. More decorations for the plaza? Good God. Okay, I need to fish 3 fish from here. And since I need to sell 2, that's a perfect thing to do. So, let's go do some fishing. Shall we? Do you have any fishing holes that I can fish from? Ah, yes. Over here. Yeah. Got it. First time and everything. No, it wasn't an event. It was a side mission. It was part of the friendship quest for Oswald. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was part of the... It's part of his friendship quest. Because, like I said, it's something that just happens. You're going about your business, whatever, and then... Mickey comes up to you, and he starts flashing between what he's currently wearing and the Steamboat Willie look. And he's confused. He doesn't know what's going on, and so you have to come along and help him figure out what's happening.
Good to see you.
Mother knows best. Don't
Yes,
forget
Mother
me.
Gothel. Boom. That takes care of that one. Bring 1 gift, huh? Okay, let's go do the rock portion. First let me eat something. There we go. Gotta make sure I have enough energy. 4 rocks should be easy. Oh, by the way, here's the spoon with the bird feeder. Not like the birds should really use it. It's more decoration, but still, I thought it'd be great here in the animal park. Oh, yeah, so do I. That was one of the things I wanted to do is, I mean, you were supposed to make like a little animal park for like one of the quests, or one of the I forget what it was. There was a quest somewhere where you had to make a little animal park. Yes, but I've had more time to work on it, huh? You gotta remember, I had 4 years to work on this mess. How long have you been at it? What, a year? Less than a year? 6 months? Not long. So what, 3, 4, 5? This is 5 years, or 4 years of working, changing, altering, re-altering. In fact, let me give you a little history lesson. When the quest showed up for me to make a park for the animals, I had a nice little thing right here, about this long, for my animals. And I had maybe 8 animals out. I had some benches along the sides, and all. I put little flowers for decoration because you had to have, I think, red. Is it red and orange or red or yellow? I forgot what flowers you had to have, but you had to have some flowers out. Had the fencing and everything. And I just made this whole thing really nice and pretty, little small thing. Just had the one, I think it was just the one house and the one set of animals. And then I expanded it for 2 animals. Or 2 houses, so I can have 8 animals. And then when I decided to put the orchard up here, I needed to move the animal park. So I had disassembled everything. I moved Merlin's house from here. Yes, thank you, sir. To over here. This used to be Merlin's house right here. And this whole area had a little border around it, and it had all kinds of stuff in there. Had a little section on the side over here for, you know, to read. Had some books. Had his alchemy table. Everything was over here for him. And I believe I still had Minnie's house up here as well. Mickey's house was... No, actually, I think I moved them. Because Minnie's house was here originally and Mickey's house was here. And then I decided to change things around a bit. And I moved everything down below. So, like, Goofy's house was moved. Everybody's house was moved down to the meadow. And then I extended the animal park, making it larger, and then extended it again so I could add this part out, making it larger. When I decided to put these topiaries in and the statues and stuff like that, so I expanded this one out and added the 3rd house to add even more animals. And try to get some unique characters in here as well. When the Turning Red thing came out, I was able to put this out. And, you know, of course, I got the little statue. So, it gave it some authenticity because you had the animal statue. Kind of representing the animal park. And then, of course, these little guys here. These were from Olaf's play. He wanted to put on a little play. And so he would need some little characters and stuff to put out for the background stuff. So I moved him here when we were done with the play and I got rid of the set.
Need anything from the market? Just come see me.
And I believe this was a Toy Story thing. I decided just to move here because I thought it'd be cool because it looked really neat for the animals. They can like go in there and hide, and even though they don't because they can't go in there, it was just a cool idea. You know, adding the various trees and the what have yous, making sure the food bowls are out. This is part of Lion King, but so I want to put out there anyways. The little toys and everything they can play with, and just, you know, trying to make things as fun as I possibly could. And I've actually taken pictures in here, photo mode, and dream snaps in here many times because this part came in handy. And I see no reason to remove it because I love it and it worked. It has literally served me well multiple times. And then I decided to put this over here, so I had this nice, like a, you know, complex area with all these wonderful apartments opposite the very large, more lush area. And then, of course, the flower garden. which was a must. I had to have a flower garden, even though Minnie does have her own flower garden now as well. I need the flower garden because I needed to have a place, because Minnie loves her flowers and loves her garden. So, in fact, I had the little garden area that you got for Wally over by Minnie's house, but when I got Oswald, I had to remove that, which is why it's over by Tiana's, because it makes perfect sense. Because now she has a little garden over there, she can get fresh vegetables and stuff for her restaurant. Always thinking I am. But yes, I love my plaza. I really have no desire to change it or alter it. Maybe build on it a little bit, but I have no reason to change what I'm doing here. I love the look and the feel. And like I said, this was a long time coming when I had this up. Again, if you want to see, I do have a walkthrough video on YouTube. That's actually classified as walkthrough. If you want to see what the valley looked like when the plaza was still decorated. Because I did have this set up with all the rides and everything. But I moved everything. As a matter of fact, welcome to my theme park. Or what little I have of it. I haven't really worked on this too much yet. I'm still trying to figure out some of the basics of where I want to put everything, how I want everything to work. He wanted his house up here, so I moved him up here, but I might move him back to the valley. I think he only really wanted up here because it was part of the storyline to introduce the flying aisles. But it's not necessary for him to be here anymore. But like, I don't have these spaced out correctly. I probably should move that one closer over there. And then move this more to the center. I don't have any paths or anything underneath a lot of these yet, because I'm still working on some of this stuff. I can't wait till I get the device we're going to get to break down old stuff, because I want to get rid of all the paths and the roadways that don't have the border lines like this, so I can get rid of this stuff. I mean, they've actually fixed these so they look better. Before they looked very uneven, and now at least they look even. But still, I'd rather have the bordered version of the roads than the not bordered. Damn it. I didn't get the photo I wanted. That didn't matter anyways. It kind of covered up the demon up there. Kind of blew my shot that way. Oh well. I gotta play with that one, see if I can fix that. Get it the way I want it to look. Anyways. Mysterious, are you back? Ah, can't go that way. Doing that. Excellent. Dang it. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. Dang it, go away. I didn't ask for that. Oh my god, I hate when this thing does this to me. Open. Oh my god. Spend time with a villager. Any villager. Okay. And I can stop the mine for blue gems also. Ah, there's Moana.
That's right. The ocean's a friend of mine. Ah.
Awesome. Lazy kitty. The door keeps startling him. Okay, what was I doing now? Harvest bananas, we can do that one. We can also make the thing. Yes, poor baby. Oh, did you hear me earlier? 'Cause I thought I lost you for a moment. No, okay. I had asked if you had opened up the Forgotten Lands yet. Because if you hadn't, I can bring you over into my world, and you can come up here and see if you can buy some of the seeds for the pumpkins from Goofy. Buy as many as you can and sell them. I mean, plant them and sell the pumpkins when you're done, and you'll have a ton of money. Keep doing that until you can get your thing open. Also, don't do this. What I'm doing. Do it the old-fashioned way. Put the pumpkins down and... Frozen Heights? Okay. Yeah. I did that too until I realized I should open up this one, because I found out afterwards, pumpkins are the way to go. I mean,
Hey there.
just look how much the seeds are. That's just for seeds. That's not for whole pumpkins. Even the single leeks is a nice handful. So when you sell any of the vegetables from this area, you're going to make a lot of money. But specifically from the pumpkins. The pumpkin is the highest, most expensive item you can sell. And you'll make a lot of money. I think I showed you that last time, didn't I? Just how much you can make off of this. It's ridiculous how much money you can make. But yeah, see here. If you buy, okay, right there, 99 pumpkin seeds will cost you 27.2k. 2,700 gold coins. And you will make that back plus by selling pumpkins.
Whoa.
So yeah, so if you know somebody who has this area opened up and you can buy the seeds from, do so. Plant pumpkins, even though it might take a little bit longer to grow in an area that's not Forgotten Land area, it doesn't matter. But I said, get you somebody who helps you with harvesting to go through with you, because they're gonna, when you harvest these things manually, you're gonna get a bunch of pumpkins coming out of the ground. They're gonna be dropping more pumpkins left, right, and center. It's ridiculous how many pumpkins you will get by doing this manually with the Harvest Buddy. As you can see, I have 800k plus. I don't need to harvest this with anybody. That's why I have this set up this way. Just so I can continue to make money when I need the extra money.
Evening, y'all.
Evening.
What is with this neighborhood?
Up, see, and there they are. I knew that would happen. Give me a mana. Coolness.
I just love watching it.
Yeah, and I can do good help. Yes, I can. Alright, there goes our bananas. Especially now that cross save is open. It makes it much easier because before you can only do it with PlayStation people. Do I have you on my friends list? I think I do, don't I? You don't think so. Yeah, but didn't I have you some... Ah, shoot. I could have sworn I had you because of something else. Let me see here. Steam app open on my phone. Actually, no, I think I need to go to Epic for this one, don't I? I don't remember. Is Dreamlight Valley on Steam? Yes, it is. Okay. Moana, what are you doing? Oh, R2. That was funny. R2 was pushing up against her. Okay, yeah, I don't have you. You're on Steam, right? Epic Games? Okay. I don't think I have the Epic app on my phone. Which I probably should because it probably is a good idea to have. What? They don't have one for the phone? Those son of a mutants. See how they are. Okay. Yeah, they should. They really should. Ah! I will. It just takes a few. You stop turning around. Try to put the controller down and keep snapping.
This is so strange.
Uh, there's the Epic launcher. I mean, they have a launcher for your launching app for your PC. I don't know why they just don't have one for the phone. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Sorry, give me a second. Epic's being weird. Normally I sign in with my PlayStation account because it's linked together and it's all the same anyways.
Oh, goodness. You're busier than a bee in a flower field.
But for some reason it's being retarded today. It's acting like it's the first time I sign into it. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on.
My, the valley is looking splendid, my dear.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the PC side going because for some reason the launcher needs to be updated and it's just caused me all kinds of headaches over here, so I just want to pull up the damn thing. Weird. Don't they have a friends list on their website? Because I'm not seeing one. Hmm. Okay. So mysterious. Is your username similar to the one on Twitch, or is it different? Because if it's different, you can whisper it to me and I'll get it added. Oh, okay, that's done. Okay. That works as well.
Once you can navigate by the stars, they'll always guide you home.
Alrighty. I thought I already updated something, but no. It needs to update again. Epic is just being a pain in the butt today. This might take a few minutes. Yeah, as soon as I can get Epic to open up.
Wow, you're a really good leader for this valley.
We'll get it taken care of, but right now, like I said, it's being dumb. Okay. Oh, no, no, no.
Where did I put my sewing needle?
Hmm. Ah, there you are. Okay, friend request was sent. Awesome. Now, This is the first time I'm using this, so. Open the connection. I probably should have done this offline mode. Oh well. Well, I hope you got that. Alright. I guess you did. Yep. Okie dokie. Welcome to the valley. Hey, what are you doing up here? Speaking of, oh, that's your chicken. Oh. It startled me because my hey is down here. Yep, I see that now. But yeah, my hey is down here in the little hut with Pollo. And the capybara with the pineapple on his head. Oh, there you are. Okay.
When midnight is near, hurry home.
This way. A little bit of lag, I think.
Whoa, would you look at those?
First, is there anything you want from the store? I don't know how much money you have.
Gotta love a place where you never know what happens next.
Oh yeah, it's definitely this place. And there we go.
Oh, hey!
Alrighty. Is there anything you want to visit while you're here? Not really? Well, because sometimes everything looks a little different when you're actually in-game versus watching it on screen.
You're making so many dreams come true.
Oh yeah. So this is where Merlin's house was. I'm probably gonna put it back here eventually because I did like it up here. And it's right next to we can't go that way. Oh, you can. It's hard. It messes up. It's where Fairy Godmother's house is. So, and I had already had a lot of this picnic pumpkin thing up here anyways before she moved in, and I just didn't feel like changing any of it. Nightmare Before Christmas themed Haunted Mansion. There's nothing really in it yet. I haven't really decorated the house because all the decorations went to the actual Haunted Mansion. Jack's house. The fountain from Nightmare Before Christmas. The tree. And of course, this is Fantasia. The song Night in Bald Mountain, where the big demon comes out and attacks everything. The Nightthorn inspired treehouse. Excuse me. My spooky castle. It's very green here. between the lights and the pools and everything, it's very green. It's kind of just radiating evil. And then my favorite part of the valley is this part here. Because you gotta walk through all these things just to get down to the next area. So, I have this, giant treehouse thingy here. I love this house. It looks kind of cool here. Over here, this is Pumbaa's mud bath, and this of course leads into the Lion King stuff. There's a nice relaxing garden area, while the water and everything. Absolutely beautiful. The balloon basket, which is representative up. My rock concert. With dancing state with light up stage. Oh, you know what? I need to get rid of these mushrooms. Now, stay right there. I want you to look at the stage. Oh, I can't activate these. Oh, bummer. I had fireworks and stuff back here, but I can't activate anything. I hate that. I'm telling you, having friends over to your village in this game is far worse than Animal Crossing. Because Animal Crossing, at least you can do certain things. You know, like you can water the flowers together, or you can harvest plants and stuff together. Or even like if someone had flowers you didn't have, and they said, yeah, you can dig up a few. You can dig them up and put them in your thing. But here, they block you from doing anything fun. Yep, the little sushi place. This is Harryhausen's, which, if you do not know, is a reference to the stop motion monster creature creator and master of the stop motion, How Harryhausen, who did all the early monster movie things like like the King Kong, the early like black and white King Kong. He did all the Sinbad movies. Anytime when you see people fighting skeletons and everything looked like they were made of clay, that was him. Yeah, he was a master at what is now known as claymation and stop motion creature making. The last movie he made was I think it was like 1975, 76, which was the original Clash of Titans. Clash of the Titan. Yeah, Clash of the Titans. The newer version, which is funny, actually made reference to it when the Perseus character there looks into a chest of stuff that he's trying to find weapons and stuff, and pulls up a robotic owl, and they told him to put that back. And never mind, just put that away because that was supposed to be from the owl from the original movie. So, but yeah, Harryhausen was a master at making monsters and monster movies and stuff, and so the man was just incredible. All right, and again, you seen the garden. These are supposed to light up, but I don't know why they don't want to turn on. I think I got too much stuff out here. And of course, the plaza, which we kind of ran through real fast.
I just love watching the humans.
I love my outdoor sitting area. Our little outdoor museum art show. The apartment complexes. Now, of course, this house is from Beauty and the Beast. This is the library, if you can't tell. So if you come inside here, you'll actually... Oh, I can't bring you inside, dang it. Oh! Yes, bring them in the next location. That's weird. They actually offer you that assistance. So, this is the library. Pretty cool, huh? I blocked all the doors because I don't need them. I probably can get rid of them now, but... because you can actually eliminate rooms. And I could probably expand it to make more room so I can get more room in there. So I had a hard time trying to get the tables and stuff. Yeah, when they with this new update, they changed the housing thing. So when you go into edit, you can actually... You're supposed to be able to change the room size, which I haven't figured that part out yet. Because since there's no cursor, I can't pull the thing open and close. But you're supposed to be able to change the size from an even 10 by 10 to, say, a 9 by 9. So you can actually center things. It also gives you the ability to remove rooms altogether. Just by clicking on the trash can symbol, you can just get rid of the room. So if you don't need 3 side rooms, you can get rid of them all. And of course, this is just an empty house. I didn't even remember I have anything in it, but this was just for aesthetics, to give that, because it has the same kind of roofing area and a very similar theme, so it gives you that kind of lived-in area. Hold on, ad.
This valley is the most amazing place I've ever seen.
That's 50 seconds.
I just
Ends in 30
love
seconds.
watching the human world.
Okay, looks like the ad ended. So everybody's back. Welcome back, everyone. Anyways, but serious, what I was saying is I just had that house there because it kind of matches the same kind of style, and sort of gives that kind of the plaza that kind of lived-in, homey look. And of course, Daisy's store right here. And yeah, this was a simple dress I made. I don't understand the dreams or the outfit wear anything too much. Yeah, you're on Foxfire. Oh, you didn't change it over? I forgot you're on Foxfire. It's okay. I have to make sure everybody knows. Uh, so yeah, what he was referring to, is if you have Foxfire and there's an ad playing on Twitch, and you don't have the money to pay for some subscription, you don't have Twitch Prime to get the free one. What you do is you watch Twitch on Firefox. It gives you a picture-in-picture screen. So what happens is that the game screen will go to a smaller screen above chat, and the main screen will now be your ad. You can mute the ad, enlarge the smaller screen. It will now give you a volume button that you can turn up to however loud you want it, so you can watch the game while the ads are still playing in the background, and it doesn't interrupt your enjoyment of the show. So make sure you do that with all your people. Once if you can't, like I said, sub to anybody. But yeah. So yeah, so now you can actually come in here and look at all the details. I need to see if I have like a small fountain I can put in over here. Or not a fountain, but like a small pool or something. There's nothing down there, so I'm not going to worry about that. And welcome to my villager house area. All the Mickey and Friends characters, including Oswald. Here's Mickey and Goofy's area. I used to have like trees on both sides. I had this thing so nicely decorated with trees, but then I had to put Daisy's house down. Now that I've moved some of the stuff that was over there, I might move Daisy's house down a bit to give me some more room. I wish this fountain did something other than just sat here and do nothing. Because you can see where the water's supposed to pour out of it. But for some reason, they never animated this one. The Toontown Firehouse. The Toontown Fountain. And of course, here's Minnie's house. Again, with her own flower garden and her lovebirds. I actually bought those birds in the store. The pink and the green one. With the little hearts for tails. Because I wanted them over here with this stuff. And again, Oswald's over here. All of the other shops. Need some tea? We got 3 types. Want some beignets? Yeah, if you buy, you buy the tea, it should give you the option now to be able to make teas. It'll tell you what you need. And I can't remember this character's name now, but that's the dragon from Walt Disney World. And this is the Beast store. I don't know if you know about this yet. Figment, yes, that's it. I knew it had to do something with an F. So when you finally get Beast in your store and in your thing, he gets kind of antsy. He needs something to help him calm down. And flower seems to be his thing, so you can I actually collect flowers from him. And then gems. Aladdin has gems. And of course, all of our craftable goods that Christoph sells. Now, up over here. Oh, and by the way, this is where Elsa lives. She lives in a little cave over there for some reason. Why she wants to live in a cave instead of living in the house to everybody else, I don't know, but that's her thing. Here is my Winter Castle. Now, Anna's castle was actually down below over there where Minnie's house is, but I moved it up here because I thought it looked better in the snow because of all the snow effects that's on it. I thought it looked kind of misplaced down there. I actually had my house down there, but I changed. And then you have this shop. This is actually a photo opportunity. When you get this in your island, what you do is you come up to it. You're gonna interact with it with your camera, and it'll automatically pull 4 of your villagers to the area, and you can take pictures with them. My Snow family home. My castle house on the hill. Yep. Too bad you can't go skating on the ice, but that's not the point. And over here is the Winter Wonderland. Our dedication to Christmas and the seasons. You got the Hanukkah thing here. I got the Kwanzaa. They don't do a lot for Kwanzaa, but I have at least this represented as best I can. So I represent a little bit of everything. Want some hot chocolate? No, you were supposed to stand over here in line. Oh, wait. Can I open this? No, I can't. Dang it. Okay, I gotta remember where that is for next time. So all that's left is the beach. And welcome to Dazzle Beach. Got Maui's house over there. Moana's house and all, of course, all the little enemies. Over here we have Stitch's place. The mysterious cave, of course. Stitch's play area, so he can pretend to be a giant and attack San Francisco. A little decorative shopping cart there. Moana's fishing thing. I don't collect from here very much because I have a lot of fish. I haven't really figured out what to do with this. I keep changing this one. I had the I had Eric's house on here for a while, but then I moved him to the other land, so he's no longer available here. Donald's house, of course, is over here on the dock. It was when I was doing the Toontown style housing up there with up in the meadow when I was trying to do like the Disneyland thing. I had all of the Toontown characters' houses in one area, and so the big lake that's over there, that's where Donald's house was. But when I decided to move everybody else's house over there, into the forest, I decided to move Donald's house back over here. And here is the little beach house. This fire right here, if you don't know, it's another one. This is also another photo op. So if you get this and you put it on your island and you interact with it with the camera, again, it will pull out 4 different villagers, so you can take pictures with them. So it's a great little photo op thing when you want to get a lot of people together in one area. Over here is my beachfront area. Care for a cold drink? Got this nice little sitting area right here on the beach. You can get drinks and food and stuff, or come over here and relax at the beach. We got a lifeguard tower. Over here we got the beach home. And of course, this black and white spectacular is Steamboat Willie. Yes, Mickey Mouse is not Steamboat Willie. The boat is. That's the name of the boat, is Steamboat Willie. A lot of people don't know that. They make that mistake. He didn't. He called Mickey Steamboat Mickey. Which is correct. And then, of course, you can come over here and sit down and relax in the trees. Got all the palm trees and the bananas. And this leads us into this Figment again. This leads us back into the marsh area. And doesn't this give you like a Louisiana Bayou feel? I had to have this house because it sits on the river like it's supposed to. So it's perfect for that. The Haunted Mansion's in the back there, which is basically your Louisiana plantation house, style house. Which again, if you look and you stand here and you look back there, it just gives you those vibes. Along with her restaurant and everything, you just get those wonderful Louisiana vibes from. Now, Tiana's little service thingy used to be right here to serve the tables, but since I moved it, I left the tables here though. So I like having them here. I just think it looks kind of cool having these little tables here. All little table settings and stuff, and just places for people to sit down even though we can't. It's just a cool little what have you. And I think it adds to the aesthetic of Tiana's Palace area. Down the road over here is Tiana's house itself. Of course, over here is her little friend, little Louie. I got this wonderful gazebo area. You can come sit down and relax and enjoy the summer days or the wonderful summer nights. Thank you. And of course, the Haunted Mansion. We have 999 happy haunts, but there's room for one more. I need to figure out how to put this on a track and create a system for this to... It can't move, but I like to have like a track system set up that it can follow. I'd have to move this pathway. Got this other little gazebo which I really like. I put the Oswald blue table and chairs out here because it matched the blue on the flooring and the roof. And of course, then I added all these little fireflies everywhere. So it definitely gives you that wonderful firefly effect. Ursula's house, which I think works better in here than out on the beach. And it's close to Mother Gothel, of course.
I suppose everyone's been telling you that I'm the bad guy.
No, ma'am, just you. Yeah, isn't it cool? I love the fire. When I got these in the store, I could not... I think I bought a shit ton of them, and then I went back and bought even more. Which is why you see them in several areas. I have them here. I have them up in the Lion King area. The Sunlit Plateau, and I have it, of course, in my Toontown area over in the forest. So it gives everything that feel that you have all these fireflies move around at night. I think those areas really could use that kind of firefly magic. I thought about doing it for
I do hope I can grow witch hazel and wormswort here.
Yeah, no, we already solved that problem. I thought about adding it to the Forgotten Lands, but I like to keep it kind of more dark and, almost sinister. And I thought the fireflies didn't work well with that look. So I went ahead and said no to it and put them in other places instead. But yeah, just...
Dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
I mean, if you just stand here and look up towards Scrooge's store, just look at that scenery. Especially at night. Isn't that just a spectacular view? I mean, probably could have just put Remy's house and Remy's store or restaurant together and just did that. But by putting Scrooge's store in the middle and having it framed by the other two, just gives it this beautiful, like, classic silhouette. Well, that's pretty much the island. Did you want to go see one of the other ones? I haven't got a lot in the Storybook Vale yet because I'm still working on stuff. When I start to unlock more stuff, then I will get there. But
All these poor unfortunates.
yes, hon, I know. It's terrible. Let me see if I can bring you with me. Ah, shoot, I can't. Dang it. Okay, it looks like I might have to kick you out. See if I can move that to the other island and then bring you in that way. Hold on a second. Follow me. Boat, 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 boat. No. Trying to figure something out here. Ah, move. Yeah, nope. Okay. I know one of the boats take you there manually, but yeah, they're not working. So yeah, I think I'd have to kick you out and see if I can move the portal over there. Because I don't think I can buy more than one. I think this sucker is only a one-way street. Okay. So, we're going to disconnect this. Close. Sounds like a plane. I think it meant plan. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm stuck. It broke my game. Yeah, exactly. And the worst part is I haven't done anything I was planning on doing. It's already 2.5 hours in, and I still haven't got to Alice in Wonderland like I was supposed to. This sucks. Okay, so what's going to have to happen again is I'm going to have to disconnect the game. It's not your fault, it's the game's fault. They haven't figured a lot of this stuff out yet. So I'm gonna have to shut the game down, shut down the stream, restart everything, and restart the stream. So give me a second, guys. I do apologize. We'll be right back with more Dreamlight Valley.